Hey, how's it going, everyone? Sac D Productions here. Welcome back to another live stream. Happy 4th of July. I'm not usually one to celebrate holidays, but I had the idea of, or at least I was given the idea of doing a live stream for the 4th, so I figured, hey, why not? So here we go. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well for yourselves. So, there's something that I wanted to go over here. So it actually has to do with Brian delivers you the goods. I saw the recent shorts from him that he did where he's going full Democrat again. Well, you know what I hear when I hear that? I basically interpret that as I'm going full delusional again because you might as well say that. What a weirdo. Hey, what's up, Olivia? But yeah, it's funny how he says, "Oh, I'm not going to stay silent anymore," now that he's not cool with me or Ty anymore. And you know what? I have this theory too. I'm starting to wonder if one of the main reasons why he cut ties with us is because he wants to talk to us about Trump and rant about Trump about how, oh, big bad orange man, oh no, look at what he's doing. Well, maybe you should stop listening to Karen, Brian. Maybe you should listen to us and take our word and not your mother's. Because let me ask you this. What makes your mother so right? You know? It doesn't make any sense at all. But yeah, um, Brian's just acting like an idiot right now. And I've noticed on his recent toilet flush video, he didn't really get the support that he was expecting. So, yeah, I don't know. I might send the link out here. I don't know how many people will be online due to the fact that it is the 4th of July, so I guess we'll see. Wonder what's going on outside. Yeah, something's going on outside with my neighbor. Yeah, something's not right. What is she doing? Hey, what's up, funny guy 9000? Welcome. Oh, I think I see. I don't know. It's always something. It's always something, right? Censors is a masterpiece. Hey, what's up, Jonathan Mills? But yeah, with Brian Delivers, honestly, if he's going to go down this route, basically the whole liberal route, then yeah, then I'm glad he cut ties with us because I can't be dealing with that nonsense. Oh, Sinners, the movie Sinners. Yeah. I've heard good things about it, but honestly, I have no interest in that movie, like at all. So, I don't know. There's just not really a lot of new movies that pique my interest. I'm just kind of checked out on modern film because most of them are garbage. I mean, there's a few that I'm looking forward to, such as, well, I still need to see the new Jurassic World movie. Might see that this month. And then I think the new Superman movie comes out. I know some people are kind of mixed on the new Superman film, but I think it looks kind of cool. Yeah, Fantastic Four First Steps, unfortunately, because Pedro Pascal is in it. And that's another thing, too. Brian kind of got on me and Ty's case over the Pedro Pascal thing because, well, needless to say, Pedro Pascal is a libtard. You know, what's so amazing to me, and what also amazes me is how nobody sees it, but what's amazing to me is how Pedro Pascal can have all these left wing views and get all these roles, but Mel Gibson gets casted out of Hollywood and gets shunned out of Hollywood because of his views, even though his views are normal, unlike Pedro Pascal's. But that's Hollywood for you. That's because Hollywood's satanic. So there you go. And so is the left. Happy 4th of July to my American friends, including you, Zach. Oh, thank you. Same to you. Pedro Pascal is a typecast, unfortunately. Yeah, it seems like he's in a lot of things too. So that is a good question, Jonathan. Who is worse, Pedro Pascal or Mark Ruffalo? They're both pretty bad. I'd probably say Pedro Pascal was worse though. And then the whole thing about him going off at J.K. Rowling. It's like, really, dude? I don't know. These people like Pedro Pascal and basically the majority of people who lean left, they need to grow up. You know, you're all worried about these stupid little social issues, but you're not really concerned about real life issues, like issues that affect the everyday person. But yeah, I would definitely say Pedro Pascal was worse. But Mark Ruffalo sucks too. I think Mark Ruffalo might come back as Hulk. Yeah, that's what I've heard, unfortunately. Trending tracks. Hello. Fans keep fan typecasting Henry Cavill. For some reason, I like Henry Cavill, but I don't want him in every role. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know there's people that say that they want him as James Bond, which honestly, I'd rather see him as James Bond than Tom Holland. So there's that. Hey, trending tracks, why are you mad? Hey, what's up, Larry? Happy 4th of July. Thank you. I'm doing all right. Oh, okay. I kind of had a feeling, funny guy, but I just wasn't sure. Who do I think is going to be the next James Bond? I don't know because I saw recently that they said, "Oh, we want to cast someone who's under 30." It's like really? So you want to cast someone under 30 to play James Bond? I don't think so. Do you really think bad of me, Zach? Yes and no, Larry. I think that I think there's things you need to work on, but you know, I'm not really worried about you right now, Larry, because as of right now, I'm ticked off at Brian Delivers. The Last of Us season 2 is garbage. Yeah, I believe it. Season 1 is better. Yep, again, I believe it. Hey, what's up, Wesley? But yeah, the whole thing with Brian going political again. Yeah, it's so funny to me how, again, as I was trying to say earlier, maybe because he wanted to rant about Trump and MAGA and all of that to me and Ty, and because he knows where we stand on that. Now, granted, when it comes to Trump and MAGA in general, it's something that I'm neutral on. I mean, I think I'm mostly I'm mostly against it, but I think it's just the reason why some people but it's like people will call that out, but they'll they'll believe whatever CNN tells them, and you know they'll side with the people that have blue hair and everything and that are SJWs. Like really? Like you think that's the right side of history? Like you think all these weirdos that want to identify as all these things, and like you really think that those people are normal? Really? Grow up. Well, yeah, making James Bond. Yeah, obviously. Honestly, I'm okay with everyone on YouTube except for the trolls and the cyberbullies. Leave Brian alone? Why? No, Brian brought this upon himself, so Brian delivers you the political brain rot. Yeah, just about. Yeah, I can't argue with that. Modern iDubbbz. But yeah, there's no excuse to defend Brian delivers at this point. One thing that I one thing that I wish Brian would admit to is I wish he would just admit that the only reason he believes what he believes is because of his mother. Because hey, like I said in my video on him, I was at least man enough to admit that yeah, my late mother, she influenced a lot of my beliefs. That is true. But it was something that I eventually had to take a step back and think to myself, like, is that really what I believe? Like, seriously, Brian, you don't have to, like, just because your mother believes something, it doesn't mean you have to believe that thing as well. It's really that simple. And like I said, with his mother too, just because her ex husband or whatever so happened to be a neo Nazi or a KKK member or something, the answer is not going left wing. That's not the answer to that. Again, you can be against those things, but you don't have to be left wing. You know, it's like why do I have to tell people this like they're five? Like like no, you don't have to lean one way just because of some silly little thing, you know. Brian delivers is hot. Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't blame you, funny guy. It's just too toxic. Pink Lives Matter. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it you know the left is bad when I can't even reason with Brian delivers. You know, the one person that does lean that way that I was cool with. You know what I'm saying? Like no offense, but a lot of people that lean left are very difficult to reason with. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Larry. I'm kind of the same way. Hey, what's up, Max? Happy 4th. Same to you. But yeah, this whole thing with Brian, again, the whole political thing, I wouldn't be surprised if that was one of the reasons he cut ties with me and Ty, because not only did we not notice that, not only did we notice that he started to do it more, this flip flopping thing when he lost his job, but now that the big bad orange man is in office again, now Brian's triggered. Well, be triggered all you want, Brian. But the reality is you need to stop listening to your dumb mother. And yes, I am calling her dumb because she is. And that's just a fact. Yeah, I saw that. Funny guy. It's all good, though. Oh, on your end. Okay. Yeah, something happened on my end, too. That was kind of weird. Are you going to be doing the new pickups video on Monday or Tuesday? I don't know yet, Larry. Currently, I'm having some complications with my vehicle. That's something that I gotta go figure out. I gotta go pick up a new vehicle next week. I think so. I don't know. Something happened on StreamYard's end, funny guy. I enjoy those pickup videos. Well, I'm glad you do. I actually enjoy making them. those are actually sometimes they're the funnest videos to do. Well, thanks, Larry. Huh, interesting. Why do you call me Mr. Funny Guy? And well, he he calls me Mr. Productions. So there you go. I mean, I'll take it. Zach D, I cut ties with Brian Delivers you the goods. That guy will never shut up. I hate you, Brian Delivers. Yeah, I'm just done. He brought this on himself. You don't believe this is the real Larry? I don't know. But yeah, Brian's just kind of going off the rails now with the political stuff again. It's like, really, dude? Like, how many times have me and Ty talked to him about this subject, but he's still taking his mom's word for it, I guess. Yeah, I just Brian load terrestrial. Yep. Yep, exactly. Exactly, man. Like, it's like, why does he have to take her word as gospel over everything? It's like, what makes your mother so right about things? If it's because you're afraid, oh, well, if I don't lean left, my mother will kick me out. Well, if that's the case, that's called discrimination. Yeah, yeah, I hear you on that, Max. Oh, I know. It is what it is, though. Honestly, I'm not surprised. And I'm not going to lie, this is why and I even told Ty about this last night. Like, this is why I didn't want him telling Brian his personal information. Because I just knew that, I mean, he didn't, I mean, Ty didn't give away a lot of his personal information to Brian, but like, there's things that I just don't think he should have told him, basically. You know, I mean, I get it. Like, Ty just, he likes to give people chances, and that's fine and all. I mean, I'm kind of the same way. But see, what people don't understand is, at least people that have only known me for a couple of years, I've had issues with Brian before. And I just had this gut feeling that even though we were cool with Brian, even though we were friends with Brian, it was, I just knew that it wasn't going to last. I just knew it. I had that gut feeling that me and Brian's friendship that, wasn't going to last. And it's not on my behalf, it's on his. He's the one that made this choice. Yeah, he did the same thing with me, funny guy. It's like, okay, great. You don't like John Weston. Okay, cool. What do we have to do with that? No, no 4th of July plans. How have I been? I've been okay. Thanks for asking. Yeah, never thought I'd say this, but Team Spear Dude, he was right about delivers. Yeah. This is what I'm saying though. That's why I feel like, because why would he cut ties with us over how John Weston made him feel? And Brian, no offense, you're really acting like such a wuss. Because you're really playing the victim mentality with him. Oh, well, I felt threatened by John Weston. It's like, dude, you know how John Weston is. You know the type of stuff that he says. Why do you take his threats seriously? You know how John Weston is. Has he said stuff that made him come off as intimidating? Yes. But you should know that he's not going to do anything to you, Brian. So I don't understand why you, oh, I felt threatened. Just stop playing the victim. Stop playing the victim. Jacob, we don't want to do that. I don't condone doxing, all right? Let's not get carried away by that. Saying Team Spear Dude 21. No, I'm cool with Spear Dude. All right, take care. Pink Lives Matter. Hello, Andrew. Oh, that's right. July 4th is your birthday. Well, happy birthday to Andrew. Yeah, exactly. I'm cool with Spear Dude as well. No, we're not going to dox Brian. Yeah, Jacob, we're not going to do that, all right? Because, yes, even though there's issues with Brian, and Brian is a weirdo, I don't condone doxing him. No, I understand that, Jacob. I understand that. But I'm just saying, I don't condone the doxing. Hey, what's up, Rage Master? Oh, yeah. Only if Brian is a pedo, but he isn't. Yeah, I don't think he's a pedo. I don't think so. Hey, what's up, Blood Falcon? Uh, Jacob, if you want to elaborate and uh, let everyone know why you think Spear Dude is garbage, of course, you can let all of us know. I mean, I'm cool with Spear Dude, but wait, how does Spear Dude flip flop? Well, he's not like Brian. Be nice, Larry. Be cool. Brian is a flip flopper just like that other individual, the fire alarm dude. I feel like I know who you're talking about, Rage Master. That's funny. Yeah, he talks about Brian Delivers. Yeah, and that's fine if you're not a fan of Spear Dude, Larry, but I'm cool with him, so I just hope you will respect that. Yeah, no drama, Larry. I reached out to Brian, his side of the story, after watching your video, just so I understood what's going on. Oh yeah, no, that's fine, Max. No, it's always good to get everyone's side, even even if the person is against me. It's fine to get their side as well. But I will say this. In Brian's last stream, I noticed he's like, "Oh, don't believe what they say," meaning me, Ty, and Minotaur, because we all made videos. They're just twisting the truth around. How did we twist the truth around? What did we say that was a lie? What did we say that wasn't true? Oh, well, there's things that they're leaving out. What have we left out? I felt like I was pretty clear in my video. Okay, Larry. Well, just leave well enough alone. That's all I can say. He can Blood Falcon can be in the chat if he wants, so. Whoa, hey Jacob, why you dissing on Rage Master now? Nope, no fireworks tonight. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. With Brian, I don't know why he's going down this route. Honestly, he could be mad all he wants about me bringing up his mother, but she is to blame for a lot of this. She is. Because number one, Brian would not believe what he believes if it wasn't for his mother. And two, she probably dictates what says and goes. Brian said someone doxed him and someone was talking bad about him behind his back during a stream. Both parts are true. I mean, none of us doxed him. That's for sure. But yes, the thing about John Weston is true. But here's the thing, though. Brian could have said no when I offered him to join. He could have said no, but no, he didn't. I will admit, Larry, you have made a lot of mistakes on YouTube that you need to own up for. Yeah, I don't know, funny guy. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, maybe I'll watch movies later. We'll see. I think it's more so his mom is a control freak. I don't think it's by Brian's individual choice, to be honest with you, Rage Master. I think it's just Brian's mom's choice to be involved. I agree, Zach. I think Brian got brainwashed by his mom. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh, that's 100% what it is. Just because Brian's dad was racist himself and all that, that doesn't mean that you have to go left wing. You know? Some people, like, these people need to understand that you can be against those things without being a liberal. Brian can't have a mind of his own. Yeah, I know. Oh boy. Going back to gaming videos now. All right, cool. Yeah. I mean, I like gum. It's all right. Haven't had any gum in a while, but yeah. I mean, I do like it. Yeah, I see that, funny guy. Well, you're a mod, funny guy, so you can do what you want with these troll accounts. Yes, John Weston is the Scottish guy on my stream. That's him. Shrek's booty. What? Yeah, funny guy. If you want, you're a mod, so you can get rid of the trolls if you want. But yeah, I don't know. You know, when it comes to this whole Brian situation, just generally speaking, I think I'm just more baffled than anything. Like I'm not like I'm not even upset about it. I'm just more baffled by it, you know? Like why would you cut ties with me, Ty, and everyone else over something one person made you feel? Yeah. But here's the thing. And this is what I went over in my video on Brian. I was raised conservative. I was raised to be more on the Republican side of things. But the difference is between me and Brian is, see, at least I got to a point where I had to think, hold on a second. Like, is this really who I am? J Dog likes boys. What? Okay. What is it with these troll accounts now? Oh, really? Hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna stay out of that one. Pink Lives Matter, because I got nothing to do with that. I maybe Brian has an army of trolls camping under a bridge somewhere. I doubt it. I don't know. My point is, I just wish Brian would think for himself. I wish he would think outside of whatever his mom believes. That because that's his biggest problem. And you know what? I've talked with Ty about it, and I'm just gonna say it, Brian. You need to get out of your mother's house. If this is how it's gonna be, you need to get away from her. No, seriously, you should because like once you're away, you give it a bit. You know, let's see what your opinion is on politics then, because if you let your mom sit there and indoctrinate you with her leftist beliefs, and look, as you know, I've talked to her before, and look, if she wants to get on a call and call me out because of the things that I've been saying, I don't care. Does it look like I give a crap? I don't care. I'll talk smack to her too. I'll tell her how I really feel. Funny guy blocked me on Discord. He should get some help like mental health. Yeah, I agree. Well, he claimed he was going to therapy, but I don't know how good that's doing him. Okay, that's not the real Jackal Gold kick. Exactly like fire alarm person's mom. Oh, really? See, I didn't know that. Or maybe I did. I don't know. I'm not too familiar. I've never really had a conversation with a fire alarm person. Yeah, no, funny guy's cool. Okay, to be fair, funny guy, there's this thing called innocent until proven guilty. So if you have uh, Kevin blocked over a rumor or something that's going around, that's something that I would keep in mind. AI therapy, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem, funny guy. I just wanted to throw that out there for you. No, I don't have anything against him either. The only thing I don't agree with Kevin doing right now is this whole thing with Arthur, because I am cool with Arthur. It's not Arthur, actually. What do you mean? Jake O'Brien, what's up? Yeah, no, I could see the potential in it for sure. It probably wouldn't be the same as a human therapist, though, but no, I mean, I could see a little potential in it. Sure. Where can I send you the link? Because I'm not putting it in the in the live chat. Oh, Facebook. That's right. All right. Just give me a second. All right. I just sent you the link, Kevin. Hey, what's up, Xlinium? Just give me a minute to charge my phone. I need to plug it in. Okay. Kermit the Frog, can I join? I don't even know who you are, so until further notice, no. Yeah, I kind of told him about that, Xlinium. I just told him innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, can I sit? Can I have the floor real quick, and I'll leave.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, it wasn't about Arthur, just so you know. And second of all, the video that person you were referring to, funny guy, that I had carers in my house that come in daily, and I said before the video that was on, I had my headset down, so I didn't hear what was said. And no, I don't have pictures of Chayton's daughter because I didn't know he actually said that until after I left the call itself. Um, but when I said yes, after that, I was talking to my carers because they usually give my medication because they just check up on me and do them kind of stuff. I have stuff going on. So I said, would you like this? And I said yes. And that's basically about it, really.
Oh, okay.
And Zexio mentioned that in his own stream too. Bio was there as well.
All right.
I'm saying it right now. I tried to tell you, funny guy, but you already blocked me on Face Discord. I tried telling you, but you just straight up blocked me on Discord. This is why I'm saying it right now. It can actually hear when Chayton asks the daughter, he can actually hear the person in the background. You can literally hear the person in the background. Even Sloppy himself knew it was BS because Chayton told Sloppy that I already knew that Kevin had people in the background. He just did that to blackmail me, and that's all I'm going to say on that. Zach G, sorry to disturb you, and take care. You deal what
Oh
you
no,
want
you're
to deal
fine.
with.
No,
Funny guy, J Dog.
you're fine. I just thought it was right to let you on and say your piece. So yeah, you take care as well, Kevin.
Yeah, you too.
Well, there you have it. I'm neutral with Chayton Exlinium, so yeah, I don't know. It's this this conflict. I'm just gonna stay out of it. I got my own. my own battles to fight, but you know, but whatever, these issues are with Kevin and Chayton and everyone, hopefully you guys can get it sorted. Yeah, I'm neutral with Chayton as well. Oh, okay, I understand. All right. But yeah, you guys buried Chayton from Sexio Stream since he stopped. Okay. Hey, what's up, Brickvids? Yeah, no, I mean, obviously you guys can be neutral or cool or be whatever with whoever you want. It's not of my concern, but I get where you're coming from, though. I want to say it is Rage Master. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jack? Uh, Jaws 2 or The Lost World Jurassic Park? Um, it's a good question because I think both of them are pretty solid sequels. Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to say Jaws 2 because I think that one's really underrated. But yeah, I might say Jaws 2. But The Lost World Jurassic Park is pretty good. Who do you think are some other worst people in the music industry? Definitely Billy Joe Armstrong. He's one of them for sure. Hating someone is one thing, but spreading lies about it makes you lose a lot of your credibility. No, I told Funny Guy about it. I mean, I told him like, look, there's a thing called innocent until proven guilty, and that's I would I would just say from this point on, just keep that in mind. But yeah, with Billy Joe Armstrong, that's one thing that I did want to go over. I saw recently that he he removed someone off the stage because they covered a song that he didn't like or something. Like what? So the dude's a piece of work. Oh, okay, that's good, Funny Guy. Yeah, that yeah, that's good. Oh, Kevin's back. You wanted to say something else too? Are you there? No,
I'm
not
trying to
really,
figure
Jonathan.
how to block people on Discord.
Sorry, what?
I'm trying to figure out how to unblock people on Discord
Oh,
because I removed the conversation me and that funny guy had because
yeah, I'm kind of with Funny Guy on this one. Maybe you should look up a tutorial on how to do that. That's what I normally do.
yeah, I'll keep trying.
I'm all about receipts, not some he said, she said words. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just think no offense, but you're just taking out of context why you just speak to the person and just blocking some. Oh, yeah, I found it. I found out to do it now.
The Day After Tomorrow or 2012, I didn't like either of them, to be honest. I'm just not really into those, I don't know what you call them, those disaster movies. Never been my cup of tea.
Yeah, you go to on the Discord, you gotta go to setting, content and social. But I know which one's Funny Guy's account.
Yeah, Kev. Yeah, he says he. Funny Guy says he apologizes.
No problem. I don't know which one's Funny Guy's account on Discord. I can't remember which one it was.
Hmm. It's a little hard to separate the music from the artist. Yeah, you're talking about Green Day, right? I agree.
Maybe I'll try this.
No, it's all good, Funny Guy.
Because I don't
But
see
yeah,
it
I
now.
might be wrapping up here in a bit anyway.
Ah, that's why. I didn't block you, Funny Guy. My thing is strict. No one can send me a message unless you're friends with me.
All right, see you, Brickvids. But yeah, I'll probably be wrapping up in about maybe 5 minutes or less.
Yep. Alright, I'll leave you to it, Zach. D again.
All right, take care, Kevin. But yeah, for my 4th of July, I'm not going to be doing anything that fun. As I'm sure some of you may know, most of my family has passed on. So, well, it's good to see you, uh, that you, Funny Guy, and Kevin are making things right. It's good to see. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Well, thank you, Rage Master. Rambo or Die Hard? Honestly, nowadays, probably Die Hard. Back in the day, I would have said Rambo, but yeah, I'd probably go with Die Hard these days. Wonder if Kevin Daddy knows Spear Dude. I'm sure he does. Yeah, I'm sure he does too. Oh yeah, Die Hard is a classic. Maybe one of the best action movies of all time. Currently Rage Master, no, unfortunately not. Um, Working on it though. Yeah, Die Hard over Rambo any day. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. I mean, I still like Rambo, but I don't know. I just prefer Die Hard these days. But yeah, I do want to try to get out to the theater at some point this month because I do want to see the new Jurassic World film. Even though, yes, I'm hearing mixed things about it, I'm a big fan of the franchise, so it's kind of like a must, you know. But I still haven't seen the newest Mission Impossible movie yet. But I might wait till Blu-ray release for the new Mission Impossible movie. Oh yeah, Die Hard is a great movie. Can't go wrong. People say Die Hard is a Christmas movie, but I don't know. Yeah, it's debatable. I only watched First Blood, and that's about it. First Blood is actually good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, First Blood is a classic. Um, First Blood actually used to be my favorite Rambo film. Uh, these days it's probably my second favorite. Um, Actually, First Blood Part Two would be my favorite nowadays. I really dig the second film. It's a very solid sequel, and I think it's maybe one of the best sequels to an action movie ever. I mean, I would put it up there with Terminator 2, which I did watch last night. I love Terminator 2. Maybe one of the best movies of all time. Yeah, I might see the new Superman movie. We'll see. You have all five Die Hard movies. Yeah, that's cool. For me, I only have two of them in my collection currently. I have the first one and Die Hard with a Vengeance. I need to get the others though. We don't need another Fast and Furious movie because after they did street racing, the franchise wasn't worth it. Yeah. Well, according to Vin Diesel, apparently this next Fast and Furious movie will be more about the racing and more grounded than the other films. But one thing he also said was, "Oh, uh, Dominic Toretto is going to reunite with Paul Walker's character." It's like, really? So how are they going to do this? Are they going to use CGI, or are they going to recast him, or what's the deal with that? You know. But yeah, I agree with you, Max. And you know what? I am glad that the next Fast and Furious movie is going to be the last one because we really don't need any more. Hey, what's up, Dead Yellow? Studio keeps saying the last Fast and Furious movie, but they never end the franchise, right? No, because didn't they originally plan on ending it at 7? Wasn't Furious 7 supposed to be the last one? Because I think if so, that would have been a fitting finale. They need to let Paul Walker rest in peace. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Funny guy, 7 was supposed to be the last, and it should have been. Like what? Like why do they keep making them? Like, I, it just doesn't make a lot of sense. Should have ended with Hobbs and Shaw. Hobbs and Shaw, I thought was decent. Yeah, that's what I've said. Jack Vin Diesel wants to bring back Brian Paul Walker's character. Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Like they parted ways in the 7th film. Oh yeah, Fast 9 was not a good movie. It's probably the worst in the franchise, to be honest. Probably the worst one. I blame fan demand. Well, you know what it is too, Max? I'll tell you what it is. And you know what? This applies to many different franchises, whether we're talking movies, video games, or what have you. We live in an era where studios are trying to make money off of nostalgia now. Because unfortunately, all these new franchises, they don't do anything. Like even look at gaming. Like look at Call of Duty. Why are they still making Black Ops games? Like Black Ops 7. Why do we need a Black Ops 7? You know? Because of name brand recognition and nostalgia. Oh, remember these moments, guys? Remember this game? Well, this is supposed to take place after that game. It's like, okay, you can only do that for so long, you know? It gets old after a while. Fast X I thought was actually okay. Well, I thought Fast X was actually the best one since the 7th one. Not that that's saying much, but at this point, Fast and Furious got the Ice Age treatment. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Fast 9 was lame. I can agree. Fast 8. Fast 8 was average. Or Fate of the Furious, I think it's called. You actually did Tokyo Drift? It was new and creative, and the story was A plus. Honestly, I don't remember much about that one. I probably should revisit that one at some point. You thought Tokyo Drift was worse for you? Hmm. Activision keep milking on Call of Duty. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was never a fan of John Cena, to be honest. Yeah, we can bring back nostalgia without baiting people, yeah. And I'll admit, the nostalgia bait did work on me for a time with Spider-Man No Way Home. Because isn't it interesting how for the longest time I never gave a rat's you know what about any of the Tom Holland Spider-Man films. But then when No Way Home got announced and oh, Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, they're coming back. I'm like, okay, you have me sold. So I'll admit they kind of won me back. I like John Cena as an actor. Oh yeah. Yeah, Fast 9 was definitely the worst. Fast 7 is where we last see Paul Walker. Yeah, I know. And they should have just ended it there, you know? Yep, I can agree with that, Jack. The Triple X movie, The Return of Xander Cage, was not a Triple X movie. It was a Fast and Furious movie in disguise. Yeah, basically. I will say that movie is not as bad as some people make it out to be. I thought Vin Diesel did fine in the movie, and I liked Donnie Yen in the movie. I thought Donnie Yen was one of the best parts of that movie. And I think Tony Jaa was in the movie for a bit too, wasn't he? Which it's cool to have Donnie Yen and Tony Jaa in a Triple X movie, but yeah, I mean it's. But that's not to say that it's a great movie, though. I think it's just all right. But the original Triple X movie is a great movie, though. You like John Cena, in my opinion. That's fine. To each his own. Yeah, I'm the same way, Rage Master. Nostalgia is great. It depends. Like nostalgia can work if it's not forced. And I think that's the biggest problem with modern cinema is that it's forced. You know? I mean, I think modern movies force a lot of things into today's cinema, but that's not really something I want to go into too much. Let's just say it's political stuff that they force in there. I respect John Cena. I'll make a wish. Call of Duty needs to make Ghost 2. I completely agree with you, Max. It's like they left Ghost on a cliffhanger, but they never continued it. So it's like, yeah, why not continue Ghost? I recently replayed Ghost and remember how much I enjoyed it 10 years ago. Well, it actually came out 12 years ago. It's a better game than most people get a credit for. One better, in my opinion. Yeah. No, I thought the Ghost campaign was actually decent. I mean, there were some bad plot holes in the story, but it I thought it was solid. Yeah. No, I hear you. Hey, what's up, J Dog? Your favorite Fast and Furious films: Fast Five, Tokyo Drift, Fast and Furious, Furious 7, Fate of the Furious. Yeah, I think I did do a ranking for the Fast and Furious movies, but my top five would probably be the original film at number one. Number two is the second film. Number three is Furious 7. Number four is Fast 5. And then number five, hmm. Yeah, maybe either Tokyo Drift or Fast and Furious 6. I don't know. Number five is tough. Oh boy. Hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're going here. I saw the video Zach sent me. All I'm going to sit there and say, Bob, if you sit there and ever see this, remember who taught you to toilet flush.
Right? I was just thinking that.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing this on purpose, buddy. Because guess what? You want to play these games? Bring it on!
Yep.
And guess what? I might. You better hope I don't see the video when I'm drunk, especially during the 4th of July, buddy.
Oh
Because
yeah.
there might be a drunk video coming. Like, and then just be like, oh fuck, I made a drunk video.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I'll do the rankings of all Fast and Furious when I make a video. Oh, that's cool, Exlenium.
so, oh no,
Which is worse, Taken 2 or Taken 3 or Transporter 3? Well, Taken 3 is probably my favorite out of the bunch. And then probably Transporter 3, and then the worst is probably Taken 2. Transporter 3 is okay. Not as good as the first one.
I like the lead girl in it, even though she can't act.
Oh, and the third one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
No, probably no gaming videos. Dead Yellow. I don't have any consoles to really do that too much. I mean, I might make just regular like discussion videos on video games, but right now I don't have any consoles to play on, so I can't do actual content with video games. So yeah. But you were gonna say, Ty?
all I'm gonna sit there and say with the Brian's recent toilet flush video,
He's got to stop listening to his mom.
okay, Medicaid and Medicare. Yes, it is a good thing. Okay, nobody's denying that, but it's everybody has been complaining about the healthcare system for years. When other countries have better healthcare systems than we do.
Right. Especially Japan, from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
That one's all right, Exlenium.
So
it's an okay movie. Apparently, that's a good one. Yeah. I feel the same way, Exlenium. Fast 6 it's good, but it's not great. Oh, I know Exlenium. That's what he does. He flip-flops on people, and so he had this coming. Maybe Rage Master. We'll see. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Max. People complain about the private healthcare system, public options like Medicaid and Medicare. Yeah. The Zach D community is great. I appreciate it, funny guy.
Yeah. And, dude, it's like, I get it where you're coming from, but maybe we don't know yet. The bill just got signed.
Yeah.
And
well, that's another thing, too. It's like, dude, Karen, because, yes, I'm going to say her name, Karen, seems to get all her information from CNN.
Oh, you mean certainly not news?
Yep.
Yeah, and hey, guess what? Fox is not much better, believe me. But
oh yeah, I'm not a follower of Fox either.
But my thing is, listen to, yeah, and guess what? With the P. Diddy thing, that's not right wing or left wing. That's a failure on the justice system.
Yeah, what does the P. Diddy thing have anything to do with politics?
It's him getting 10 years. Like, honestly, you do realize that that's what they probably didn't find him guilty of the stuff he was being accused of, because, but at least he's serving his time, you know?
Yeah. It's
Like,
not like he's just out scot-free, you know?
yeah, so did you want him to get 50 years? I mean, honestly, here's my thing. I don't think anybody should get 50 or 100 years in prison, because prison is horrible. You know? I mean, if he serves his time and Diddy learns his lesson, if, if, I think we get the point.
Yeah.
If he learns his lesson, then fine. But 10 years is, I mean, think about it. Diddy's what? He's 40, he's 55, so he'd get out when he's 65, you know?
Yeah.
So, and plus, you know, I don't, has he just been guilty, or has he actually been sentenced?
I have no idea. See, this is the thing, though. I don't keep up with celebrity drama, so I just don't care enough. I
Exactly.
don't care about celebrity drama like Brian does.
Yeah, and if you're gonna somebody sits there and share this to him, then go ahead. But you know, I'll just sit
Yeah,
there
I
and
don't
say,
give a crap.
dude, guess what? Um, it's the justice. That's not right wing or left wing. That's just the justice system. So don't blame Trump for this. That's a failure on the justice system, not because Donald Trump does not. It goes to the judicial branch, really. Donald
Yeah.
Trump has zero influence on, honestly, local crime, because that's basically what it is. You know, for Los Angeles. I mean, Zach, if I don't know if Zach, uh, gosh, I hope Zach doesn't do this, but if you know Zach murdered somebody, you know, um, that's you did the crime. You don't. Donald Trump has no influence on the case. You know.
Right. Certainly not news. Exactly, Max.
So listen, go ahead, Brian.
Brian's just being delusional. Like, dude, it's like all the talks we've had backstage about this subject, and you still choose to listen to your mother.
Right.
You know, it's like how does what she say? How is what she says true? Is my question. How is it that everything she says is gospel? Like the truth always, apparently. We should call his community Zach D. Comic Con production. Maybe. I appreciate it, Kevin. I appreciate it, funny guy. The Expendables, or the Expendables 2, or the Expendables 3. The Expendables, the first one is my favorite. And how I would rank them, the order you said them in. Yeah, I don't have an issue with Spear Dude. You follow all the musician drama. Yeah. No, I hear you, Max. Oh my gosh. All right, you take care, Explanium. Yeah, I might be ending the stream here shortly anyway.
Man, after I
What?
just after I just show up.
Yeah, well, you showed up kind of late. We could talk privately if you want.
Yeah, no, I gotta run an errand real quick though. But
Yeah, we could
so
talk later then.
yeah. I guess I'll just end it with something here.
Go ahead.
Um, I want to sit there and do something with Brian. We all have heard the Transformer song, you know. You got the power. I just want to say, you got the flush.
There you go.
So if you're gonna sit there, Brian, go full Democrat. Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. You want to go full Democrat, then go ahead, make my day. And if you do a toilet flush on me, remember, I'm gonna sit sit there and you know what? I mean, I'll just go harder on you. You know, I'll do a toilet flush on you, and maybe Zach will follow, right?
Yeah, because Brian is poking a bear that he doesn't want to poke.
Um,
Yeah, exactly, Max. Like I don't understand how that even makes sense.
um,
I had an Xbox 360 before it broke, but yeah, one of my favorite consoles of all time.
so I don't know. I mean, and that's the other thing too. I saw the video how he's been like feeling in the whole reserved for based on us. It's like, dude, we respected your opinion. You could sit there and say you disagree, and we talk about it like reasonable adults, rather than
Well, Brian doesn't know how to do that.
exactly. Well, rather than coming to us like an adult, and then a
And
day
that's what he should
later
have done with the whole Weston situation too. And he
you
was
have
told to do that, but he didn't.
uh-huh, and then you sit there. Well, then you have an issue with you talk about an issue you had with us a day later. Like honestly, I'm gonna be honest. What Zach and I talked about in the back rooms, half the time I don't even remember what the heck we said because there were multiple conversations. So,
Well, like I
and
told you last night, Ty, I'm starting to wonder if part of this is because of the Trump administration, because he's in office now. And he wants to rant to us and talk to us about this stuff, and he knows that he can't. So he's like, "Well, screw you guys then."
well, you
Well,
can
that's
talk.
fine. Screw you too, Brian.
You can talk to us about it, but we'll sit there. We're not gonna. I don't care. I don't care who the president is. If they do something I don't like, I'm gonna sit there and say it. But honestly,
Right. I have my issues with
I mean, what?
MAGA people too. But let's not act like the other side, which has all the weirdos with the blue hair. Let's not act like they're so innocent either.
I'll even add this to
In
this,
fact, I'd say they're worse.
Brian. Do we have to go here? What about Hunter Biden? Do we need to bring that up, Brian?
Yeah, exactly.
A man who committed a lot of heinous crimes. A man who, by the way, slept with his sister-in-law after his brother died.
Yeah.
And a man who fathered a child with, honestly, like, wow, what a woman. So, Brian, do we really need to bring that up? Because listen,
Do we really need to go there?
no, but guess what? I'm just going. I just am going back to that song, like by Pink, "Fucking Perfect," right?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
oh, by the way, Brian, Happy Independence Day. Although do communists celebrate Independence Day? It's a joke, Brian. Shut up.
Right?
You're gonna get a butt hurt over that. Then I'm gonna grab the stick out of your asshole, dude. So yes, go for it, dude. I hope he sees this
Oh yeah.
because Brian.
No, I talked about this a little bit earlier. I don't know. I'm still just baffled more than anything. Like you're really still gonna take everything your mother says as gospel.
You know what you are, Brian. You know what you are, Brian. What you are is your Bobby Boucher in The Waterboy. Okay, always listen to mommy because mommy said so. The women are evil. This is the devil. That's what you sound like. You know, like do you want people to make memes about you? Because you brought this, you bring stuff onto yourself sometimes. Maybe. So yeah, if he is gonna sit there and make toilet flush videos when he does not understand the content of things, and plus, dude, you joined a maybe. You know what, Brian? Maybe you're the dumbass. You joined a community that's right wing.
Yeah. Mostly anyway. That's what I was thinking too. It's like, dude, you realize most of your friends are lean conservative, right?
So, are you the dumbass? And plus, like, you live in Florida, one of the most right-wing states of all time. Like, I understand you can't choose where you live, but guess what? At least things are happening, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Exactly. So, yeah. But yeah, Zach, we'll talk later.
Oh, we will, yeah. But yeah, Brian, you need to stop being indoctrinated by your mother.
Oh! Don't worry, there's going to be nothing in here. Just blue water. Okay, can we see it? Brian!
Bye, Brian.
Remember who taught you the toilet flush?
That's right.
A right leaner. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, it's all good, Jacob. Yep, I know.
So guess what? You're gonna sit there do these. If you ever sit there do a video on us, go ahead, because we're not gonna hold back.
Nope.
So.
Not at all. And he knows it.
Yeah, and all right.
Well, that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not forget about that. I don't know. Brian really did this to himself.
Well, hey, to be fair, that video was funny.
Oh, it was.
So, if you actually do one on me, though, hey, I'm just gonna sit there and say this, Brian. If you do a video on me when you actually shit and you flush the toilet, I'll do it, but I will actually do something that you did not do. And you know what that is?
What's that?
I'll show my poop.
Oh, wow.
So do you really want if anybody wants to see Ty's poop and then we could put Brian on it and flush him down the toilet, then guess what? We'll go for it, right?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I did hear about that, Jonathan. I mean, I like the first Michael Bay Transformers movies. The first movie. I just don't remember anything about the others. So, but yeah, you want to call it now, Ty?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
All
sure.
right, we'll talk later.
All right.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap up here. All right, everyone. Well, that'll just about do it for this live stream. Thank you all for joining. So, you all have a good one. Take care.
Yeah.